Good evening. First and foremost, let me thank everyone for taking a few minutes of your busy schedule to come and listen to me speak. As you all know, I am in the industry of health and medical care, and I'm going to speak to you on something that is very important to me. Today we're going to talk about healthy eating at home. That is the title of my speech. And my purpose this evening is to inform you, my audience, that making healthy decisions and meals daily at home is possible, even when time is of the essence. Today, I will discuss sources and ways for healthy eating when we have very little to no time. Healthy eating fast, according to a study published by WebMD, showed that most Americans, and when I say Americans, I say people we live and talk to and commute with and work with on a daily basis. 3 out of 5 days are eating out. When you do the math, and these are people from all walks of life, all ethnicities, all career types, when you do the math, this is a lot of time, a lot of money being wasted and thrown away. That is just, if you do the math, for one person, a meal can cost you anywhere from $5 to $7. One person. You do that 3 times out of the week, 3 times a day, and it can get very expensive. I know some of you have children, have spouses that you have to provide for. It becomes expensive. So, moving on. The fast food eating was causing a great stress on our healthcare system due to unhealthy fast food consumption, making the American people sick and addicted to all of the fast food that we eat. What I mean by this is our healthcare system is under a lot of stress. Our healthcare system sees a lot of things that we should not be seeing right now. And why do I care, and why do I care to listen? Well, you probably don't, you shouldn't, but it's something, like I said, it's important to me. And as a freshman in college, myself, full-time employee, mother, housewife, the laundry list goes on and on. Just like all of you guys, you're all dads, moms, uncles, college students from all walks of life. I'm talking to the young adult that goes to school, doesn't have a job yet, but has, practice, recitals, lessons. You're busy. I'm talking to all of you guys. We all have a reason why we don't eat healthy. So today I will provide you with some important ways and tips to tackle eating healthy when time is of the essence. Eating healthy at home. So more specifically, what happens when you eat out all the time? Well, you are burning resources like your money. You are burning your time, which is also sometimes considered money because people say time is money. So also what happens is it affects the family dynamics, okay? When people eat together, the family becomes more united. So first I will discuss reasons why busy adults think they cannot come home and achieve a healthy home-cooked meal. The list was very long, but I'm going to name you some of the top 3, okay? So reason number 1, time, as you all suspected, is the first reason. I don't have time. Number 2, it is too expensive to eat healthy. And it's much cheaper and faster to eat at a fast food restaurant. Reason number 3, it is too boring, it is too complicated, I do not know how to cook. Most Americans, and when I say again, most Americans is all the people we live with every day, are people that have a busy lifestyle and have too many activities to do, and absolutely every single one of you can benefit from taking any of this information on. So on a study that was a 15-year study that was done on over 3,000 people, that was funded, and it was published by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, and it was also published in The Lancet, found that people that eat fast food are linked to weight gain, insulin resistance. In other words, fast foods makes you fat, increase your heart rate. It increases your risk for heart rate, diabetes type 2, high blood pressure, and other secondary diseases that can develop from all these primary diseases. So we're not just talking one disease. One can piggyback on top of the other. So this puts our nation health system at a strain. It even makes lawmakers, politicians, make decisions on how they're going to roll out healthcare plans based on what our health system is doing. What am I saying by that? Lawmakers are thinking of ways to tax us, you, the workers, on how to take care of those people that are sick, that cannot afford healthcare, which is fine with me. I don't mind. If my taxes are going to take care of the society, that's fine. I'm in a healthcare myself, but guess what? I want my tax dollars to go to those people that are responsible with themselves, that are responsible with their health, that are responsible in taking care of their nutrition. Next, we have to add the genetic factor. Individuals that already are genetically predisposed to having overweight, to having high blood pressure, to having heart disease, and when you go ahead and eat what we eat, then the individuals are doomed. These people are doomed for life to be dealing with a chronic disease. Also, it has been shown that eating fast food has been linked but not limited to obesity, diabetes, as mentioned before, depression, nutrition deficiency, sodium, heart disease, high blood pressure, with, like I mentioned before, other much more serious diseases. Not that these aren't serious, okay? So now, I'm going to give you some very, very quick and fast and easy tips in order for you guys to tackle all these things that I mentioned about. And so we're going to start recapping and toning it down. We're going to talk about the no time issue. So you guys want to go to the drive-thru because you can eat faster and cheaper, correct? Sure. How many of you have been stuck at a drive-thru for 20, 35 minutes? You guys know that you can cook a meal up in 25, 30 minutes. I'm going to show you in a minute right now. So all you have to do is you need to take 30 to 45 minutes of your week and you're going to plan a list. You're going to plan what you're going to do. And all I have to do is go to the store, pick up this stuff. I got some visual aids to help you out here. I can show you. A lot of times, all you need to do is pick up a salad kit. This is one. I can pass it around if you like. This is the second one. This is the third one. They're all different types, different vegetables, already shredded and cut up with you. Everything you need is in here. You can use what's in here or make your own. This is another one, right here. All we need to do, buy one of these kits, you toss it together, use what's in there while your protein is cooking. You need one of those, you need a protein, and you need a starch. What's the starch? Rice, beans, pasta, bread. If you want to be carbohydrate sensitive, that's fine with me. Just make sure that you eat a balanced diet and replace what you take out with something else. Some vegetables do have starches as well, okay? Whenever possible, buy in bulk. Things that are non-perishable. You can save a lot of time. You don't need to be buying a pound of beans every week. All you need to do is buy in bulk. This is going to last forever in your pantry. Whenever possible, like I said. For those of you that are conscientious and you want to go vegetarian, oops, this is a lot heavier than I remember. You guys can use something called tofu. This is a protein replacement. You can buy this in bulk as well. Prepare it, cut it up as you need as you go. We also have snacks here. This is also a good protein source. These are all my visual aids to give you guys ideas. All you need to do is you grab a little piece of celery, cucumber, and you have yourself a mid-afternoon or a snack anytime you're hungry. It's easy, but again, planning is key. If you plan ahead 30, 45 minutes a day, by the second or third week, I guarantee you're going to be done with your shopping in less time. Why? Because you already know where the stuff is at the store. You've been doing it for 2 weeks. You're going to know exactly where to go, which store, where part of the freezer, where everything is. You're going to be a pro. So that's one. Now you made time, you planned, and you did everything. 2, next reason was too expensive. Some of this stuff goes on sale at certain times of the week. If you are going to cook every day, you're going to cook for so many people a day, none of this stuff is going to go bad. So you're saving money. These things right here, this will feed at least 4 to 5 people. Because you're not going to eat the whole bag by itself. You're going to add other stuff. So then you have 5 to 4 servings right in one bag. You just fed your family. So it's not going to go bad. So you save time and you save money. So think about it. You're going to go sit at a drive-thru 30 and 45 minutes, buy 4 hamburgers with french fries and soda. You can go to a drive-thru and buy 10 chicken nuggets for $1. Think about that. How healthy is that? Is it real chicken? Have you guys thought about what's in that chicken nugget? How fast did that chicken have to grow to keep up with the demand? That's why we have the stress on our health system. We have kids with all these food allergies and this obesity. America ranks #1 in food allergies in children. Why? Because we eat genetically modified food that people don't know what the outcome is in the long run. They're eating all this food that they're making that we don't know if it's real food, but kids are coming up with all these allergies. So are you really saving time? Are you really saving money? In the 30 minutes you sat to eat that crappy hamburger, get the crappy hamburgers, you could have made that meal. You could have been cooking some naturally sourced protein. What do I mean by naturally sourced? We want grass-fed, lean, mean protein. We want naturally fed chickens. I know you're saying it's hard to get and hard to come by, but once you start planning and you know where to get this stuff, you know where the sales are, you will be a pro. Some stores already have the kits put together. They'll have the veggies and they'll have the protein and they'll have it whole and divide it out for you. All you gotta do is come home and put it together. For you parents that have teenagers, if you guys can read and follow simple directions, your kid can come and help you prepare the meal. When you come home, if all you need is to have water boiling for the pasta to go with the chicken breast, you've already saved yourself 5 minutes. 5 minutes is 5 minutes, you know? So, there you have it. Next one is, too boring or I do not know how to cook. Those were the top 3 reasons. Too boring. Come on, it is boring if you're trying to make an elaborate meal. You don't have to be slaving over a stove all day. I just showed you, quick and easy, kids. You got it going. Just get it done. It's boring if you don't know what you're doing, if you have to put the machines together, if you have to buy all 20 different ingredients. 1 ingredient, 2 ingredients, 3 ingredients. Protein, starch, veggies. Right there. Very easy. Okay? So, that tackles your reason number 3. And now we're going to start concluding, and I want to ask you and I'm going to leave you with some food for thought. Like I said before, television, social media, everything we see in the news today, in YouTube, everything, they have all these fire challenges, cooking shows, makes it even harder, it makes it even difficult, it makes it more daunting for normal people like us to attempt to cook. Don't pay attention to those things. Start off simple, start off easy, start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. That's it, you don't need more than that. Like I said, if you can read and follow simple instructions, you will be able to cook a healthy, delicious meal under 30 minutes every day. So I ask you now, and I'm going to leave you with this. Are you really saving time and money by eating out at the drive-thru every day? Feeding your family and yourself God knows what? Or are you really saving money or time for what? You want to pay for it now, or you want to pay for it later when you're old and ill? So my question to you, and what I want to understand and make sure you know, is what are you putting in your bodies, and are you willing to pay for it now or later? Healthy meals can be achieved. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys understand. Thank you. Does anyone have questions?